There's been a murder.
A murder?
Yeah, someone is dead.
But all we're getting is Timmy's in the well. Timmy's in the well.
And you see the body of Baraktha.
I knew.
Yeah, it seemed obvious that these folks over at Sunset had something to do with it.
Just makes me mad. This is a murder here. And, I mean, someone just died. Stop complaining about what your citizens have to look at across the river. Just don't look, okay? Show some respect.
That's all you
It's
need.
a lot
The blue windbreaker.
harder to come back to life than it is to die. Claire, please, I think we'd better not pick more fights.
Let her
I
finish.
just had to
She's
pee.
already- Yeah.
I might have a UTI, I don't know. We're in a wacky mood today, guys.
I'm pretty much running out of stuff. guys.
Okay, maybe we should just call it.
When we last met, you were expertly avoiding anything. But you sensed deja vu. Cendia knew something was very familiar. And as you continue to walk, you realize what it is. You've been here many, many times. The landscape starts to look familiar, only you saw it at a different angle. As you approach a crossroads, you realize that the other road you had marched on back and forth in your training as a soldier. You had stayed at a small fort with other soldiers training, but you had left on a mission and everyone had been slaughtered. They weren't listening to you. You knew something was up, you knew something was wrong, and now they are all dead.
This explains everything.
Now this was a few years ago. You were a young soldier then, you're much more skilled now, but you had never returned to the fortress when that had happened, after that had happened. So now it's your job to convince them that they need to help you check that out. Because it's not that far away, it's like a 2-hour walk.
Wasn't quite sure what to do because I was like having the information for the first time. I guess I should have just made stuff up, but I was afraid I'd make up the wrong stuff, so.
I remember the first episode I didn't know what I could make up or what I was supposed to make up, so it's scary when you start playing because you don't know if there's a right or a wrong, even though there really is no wrong.
Wait.
I'm walking.
Walking through the forest.
Stop.
Hey.
This is the fortress where I trained as a soldier. Can we go and see if they're all right?
So you know they're not all right. There's no one survived that.
Can we go and see what happened?
What are you talking about? Who's all right? What do you mean,
Who we're
what
talking,
happened?
yeah.
I went on a mission.
To explore strange new worlds?
No, I don't know what that is, but
But you knew it was something.
You're like Captain America. You're just like Captain America.
She's
Like, I don't get that
totally
reference.
Captain America.
Abby is definitely Captain America. It really just hit me today that Abby is Captain America because she gets none of our current pop culture references at all.
who's Captain America? Captain who?
Well, it's just there's something really, sweet but naive about her. She wants to always do the right thing, but knows absolutely nothing about pop culture. It's, I think it's endearing. Can I be the Hulk in this scenario?
Yes.
Only the Hulk,
Totally.
not when he's a scientist.
Oh, no,
I'm
no,
just-
no, of course.
just
You're just
the Hulk.
constant
Yeah.
Hulk. Who am I?
I'm hulking out. Thor, maybe?
Black Widow.
Oh, Black Widow.
Black Widow, yes, totally Black
Black
Widow.
Widow. Yeah, I'll be Black Widow.
Black
I'll be
Widow.
Like that. Who are
What's
you?
going on here?
And you.
You're like,
I don't know.
Oh, I could be that archer dude. What's his name?
Hawkeye?
Oh,
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye.
Yeah, Hawkeye.
Oh, you could be
That
Hawkeye.
makes more sense, Hawkeye.
Hawkeye makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
can-
what are we
You can be
doing?
the Hulk if you want.
Have you seen
You want to be
Avengers?
the Hulk?
Thank you. Yes, except I'm keeping the science guy.
Science guy. We're going to call you Bill Nye.
That works.
Bill Nye the Hulk. Okay.
Bow tie.
Oh, that needs to be a thing. Internet, get on that. Bill
What
Nye
are-
the Hulk.
What are we doing?
Oh, yeah, we're playing Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, I'm
right.
sorry. Okay. Where were we? What happened? What are you doing?
This is near the fortress where I trained as a soldier. I went on a mission, but I knew something was wrong. No one else saw it, and they were all killed. I want to know what happened at the fortress and see if there's any hint of what's going on now.
How many people were at the fortress that were killed?
Honestly, I'm not quite sure. He's just telling me.
This is all new information for her. There would have been.
Should I just ask you?
There's like something a little bit like in like one of my personality traits, but it's no specifics and stuff. So this is like pretty much I'm hearing this for the first.
This is role playing on your part.
got it.
We're building a story around you.
Okay.
There would have been 40.
Okay.
About.
All right.
40 people were killed? That's crazy.
That would require a battle, wouldn't it?
Sounds like it.
So did you discover them? Did you walk into the fortress and just discover them completely slaughtered, or was it something you heard about much later?
I think I heard about it afterwards.
Okay. So you never returned there.
Hey, everyone you knew is dead.
Let's go
And the
look.
people might still be there. Who did it? People
see.
or things.
Okay.
All right.
We live
Well,
Can we please go
Since-
see what happened?
since you have pledged to help me in my mission, I will help you in yours. Let's go.
Yay. Okay.
There's one of them.
Fortress full of dead people.
It's only 2 hours
right.
away.
All right.
I mean, yeah, she's still committed to go with them, and I think she does want to get more toward Indale's well because that's more elven and may have more answers for her that she's trying to figure out. So if this is still going to be on that path, then that works for her.
Claire, you and me in this mission, we've got. I can't go without you, really, so I'll follow you in.
Okay.
Let's just do this and let's see what the deal is. I mean, we are in the middle of the forest, and if there is a fort, it might be good to like hang out and see if there's anything there we can use anyway. So.
Okay.
Thank you. This means a lot to me, all of you.
All right. So we go into the fortress then?
Yes.
Okay. Nature gal.
Yeah, that's me. I'm a natural explorer.
You are that. Let's have a perception roll.
Okay. That would be a 22.
Yeah, okay. So walking for an hour or so towards this fort that she mostly remembers how to get to, you do notice that you are being stalked.
Oh, God.
Can I track any animals? Do I see
what?
prints?
You can stop and try to look around for some stuff.
I am doing
Let's
that.
like get in a.
Okay, we're
if we're gonna
doing-
stop, then we should probably get in like a
Formation or something?
formation or like just like
I mean,
like that
I'm
circle
just-
back so nothing can
I'm
sneak
just
up
looking
on us.
around. I mean, I'm going to tell you guys that something's up and I feel like we're being stalked. I'm going to investigate and see if I can figure out.
I'm doing nature roll.
So that is 13, and nature is intelligence, so that's double, so it is 19.
You backtrack a little bit, and you find prints in like softer part of the ground.
Okay,
They're very large,
okay.
feline in nature. Not something you've really seen before. I mean, this would be a huge, huge cat.
Okay,
And that probably is why you don't hear it. Anything else you think you'd probably hear in the woods, but this thing is silent.
I tell the team, big giant puma after us.
Oh, great.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
So if we enter into an area and you guys don't hear anything, any animals, know that it's close to us
Cool.
and be on
They're
alert.
all
hear animals
running
right
away
now?
in fear.
Yes.
Yeah, you hear
Good.
you hear stuff right now.
What do you do when you find out you're being stalked? Do you sit there and wait on the thing, or do you just keep
just
going?
We could either
Going.
keep going or we could like get in a little circle like thing so it can't sneak up on us.
Well,
I feel
yeah,
like
but
Claire
then
would
you
know
just-
if it's going to be within striking distance.
Yeah.
Right.
Wouldn't I?
When you're feeling confident, sure.
How are you feeling?
I feel very confident.
Oh, great.
She knows everything.
I don't think she has faith in you.
I am in
Exactly.
my
I'm
element.
feeling confident.
I believe in you.
I am in. Thank you.
I believe in you too.
You know what?
believe in
Thank
you.
you.
I just-
I appreciate your
When someone says they're
support.
confident, it just makes me feel uncomfortable.
I think she's reacting more to my potential response to your being confident.
I am very confident.
Oh my
I am in my element. I'm rolling the die.
She is in her
Might as
element.
well keep on keeping
Let's
on.
keep keeping on. Let's keep keeping on.
I didn't have anything nefarious in plan for that. I mean, like I said, I mean, it was going to become a stalking thing, but I had no doubt. She was rolling really well on her nature checks, and now that she is playing up that double your proficiency bonus thing, like, she's going to catch up with this creature. That's happening. So if she goes after it, she'll find it, but that might be a bad thing.
Do we have any meat on us?
I mean, I've still got some rations because we stocked up before we left.
I mean, because what I could do is take a chunk of meat or whatever,
Bait.
and shoot it up into a tree on the other side of where we're going. Have the puma try and fight to get to it while we haul ass.
I have dry rations, which is more like jerky, and I'm not sure a puma's going to be that jazzed about jerky.
Can we hydrate it?
Pour a bunch of water on it.
All right, guys, spit. Code it.
I have wet jerky. Man, pumas like nothing more than wet jerky. I don't think that pumas like beef jerky that much. I don't know. Maybe it's the texture. It's a little too chewy. I don't know. I think that they're more into like the fresh meat kind of thing.
Well, I mean, what do you guys want to do? Just stay the course, or I'm down to go after this thing, but it means that I would probably have to, split the party.
I don't think splitting the party when we're being hunted is really the best plan. Like, isn't that what you never do when you're being stalked by something?
No, forests aren't my forte, so I'd rather stay with you.
No, I think she'd be more comfortable near the sea or on the ocean, on the water, than in a forest. Boats and sea and creatures and sort of water is sort of their expertise.
All right, so what are we doing? Are we hunting the cat or are we going to the fort?
I feel like hunting the cat. It's a big enough cat. I feel like it could really hurt us. I don't like running away from it.
I feel
when it could just ambush
that you're
us.
the only one here that would be capable of successfully hunting the cat, and I don't think we should split the party.
So therefore we go with her.
Or we go to the fort.
Or we go to the fort.
You want to go to the fort, or?
We could always just keep going, and then if it comes, which I'm pretty sure it will, I don't think it's just gonna leave.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna have a difficult time hunting the giant cat with her around.
And I don't think you should go by yourself.
For multiple reasons.
I just don't think that you should go by yourself.
Okay, well then let's go to the fort.
Onward towards the fort. Which way is the fort, Cendia?
Well, I guess it's just the way Let's say it's that way.
Okay.
Ahead.
So you come across a clearing and you do see the tall walls of a fort. So this is off in the distance. You do see cracked open wall.
So when you say cracked open wall, is this like the wall is crumbling, like it was damaged in an attack of some sort?
There would have been a door and a fortification there. It's gone. And the walls have crumbled around it. So now it's a big gaping hole in this kind of broken down wall anymore. This would no longer be able to serve as a functioning fortress.
So somebody broke in, destroyed this thing.
Yeah.
Can we perceive if that was done by magical means
Sure, you can try that.
versus just brute force?
Why don't you roll a d20 for me and add your intelligence modifier.
What did you roll?
Is that a 2?
That would be a 2.
That would be a 4?
4 total.
You have no idea
clue.
what busted into that wall.
Rocks.
She can always perception to see if it looks like some sort of creature. See if it was something that naturally lives in the woods. Couldn't she check for? I think as a natural explorer with a cape, she would know if something clawed down the door.
Guys, I do have a really awesome
You have
cape.
an awesome cake, yeah.
She can try to do a nature roll.
Okay, I'm doing a nature roll. So nature is
Intelligence.
18.
If a creature did that, it is a gigantic, awful creature.
Do I see scratch marks?
Not really in the wall. I mean, you do see beast prints around the surrounding ground.
Do they match the ones that she saw in the woods?
Some do, some don't.
Can I identify the other prints?
No, they're also rather large.
The thing is, this has been years since this happened. There could just be animals wandering around. There's nothing
Can I
necessarily at these
see how
prints.
fresh they are? Do I understand how fresh they are?
Most of the ones you see would be relatively fresh, like
Okay.
within a month.
Okay.
So these prints aren't necessarily what destroyed this. They're just things wandering around.
Yes, they get to the fortress, which means the stalker is going to slip away. Obviously, still making its rounds.
Right.
It's interested in these people.
Well, let's go in, guys.
Okay.
Cool. Who's leading? Who's on point? Cendia?
Cendia, it's
me.
your fortress.
Yeah, it's your fortress, babe.
Yay. Is there traps?
All right, so basically floods of memories are coming back to you. You remember these buildings. To your left is a round, almost kind of like a towery building, and that was the chapel and also infirmary. So any sick soldiers were brought there to be healed, usually by the cleric that was attending, and also, you all would worship whoever you wanted to worship there. Hieronius included. To your right is the mess hall. And you guys that's where every meal was served. You remember going there and being served up your gruel and eating it like a champ,
Yay.
asking for more. But you guys would have camaraderie there, you'd talk, and, it was nice. These were the first group of people you ever really talked with after your village was destroyed. So it was nice kind of feeling human again, being a part of something. Ahead was the officers' quarters, and you had never really been in there before. Your captain at the time was a very quiet, reserved man, so he didn't really interact too much besides giving orders. That's kind of what hits you as you go in. Those are the places you see, and that's what you immediately started thinking of. I mean, you remember exercises around the yards. You remember, even defending the fortress against some bandits, but there was never really any major attacks against you. This was really just like a place to train and a place to become a soldier.
Do we see any damage to the buildings around?
Usual wear and tear, signs of age. It almost seems like it's abandoned from over here. The ground, no grass besides little splotches of it grows on the ground.
Well, Cendia, this is your place. Following your lead.
I want to lay down a bunch of twigs right here
Okay.
so that if something walks in, I can hear it.
All right. You can.
Good idea.
You are a smart person.
Natural
A
explorer.
natural explorer.
You can go back out a little bit to find enough brush.
And I'm also scoping to see if I can see that puma again.
You don't see
you at?
anything right now, but you sense it's out there.
Okay.
It hasn't given up.
He knows we're here.
So we're going this way?
There is a closed door to the chapel.
I'm continuing to look behind us just to make sure nothing's sneaking up.
Okay.
So it doesn't look like it's been opened, or
It looks closed up. Door's closed. You can't really see inside of it. It looks old and not taken care of, but the building looks the same.
let's go check out that thing.
I'm
over
like,
there.
guys, are we not going to check out this building?
Well,
What's frustrating because Cendia convinced us to come check this place out, and she needs to know what happened. And then she was like, "Let's not go in there. I don't want to go in there." It's like, well, what are we checking out? Why are we even? What are we doing here? I'm going in, and I kick it open.
Are you?
Oh, kicking it open. Alrighty then.
Strength roll.
Ooh, am I strong?
Nope.
Really not.
I'm not.
Didn't quite like the idea of breaking into the
roll.
chapel, but
18.
You're strong
Ooh,
enough.
you summoned some inner strength there, Claire.
Because I am competent.
Yes.
All right, so you actually do kick the door down,
And my cape billows behind me.
and it had been
we're all like,
boarded up.
Oh, wow.
But then you hear twang.
Oh.
Guys, look behind us. Oh, there's a trap.
Dexterity roll, please.
it's
17.
oh well. Guess it doesn't.
All right.
Dexterity
Matter.
plus 5.
You don't need
Yeah,
you.
you're pretty good.
Guess it doesn't matter.
I hear the twang, and I backflip out.
Okay, you kick the door
Daredevil
open,
flip
you
over.
backflip out, and then you hear an arrow hit the falling door.
Oh.
Well done.
There's a trap.
There's
On
a trap.
guard!
And this door was boarded up from the inside.
Uh-huh.
Interesting. So somebody inside did not want something getting in.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
Well, I'm glad we're in here now.
Yeah, I'm kidding, right? Let's go into this place and see what's going on.
All right, it's a large room. There is another floor. Stairs go up along the outside of it to the second floor. On this floor, this was where they worshiped. So there was like a podium for discussion or lessons or education, anything they wanted to do along those lines. There's pews, but tattered remains of decoration. You don't see anything on, again, a casual observation besides that.
Cendia, have you been in this room before?
Is this
You
where
had
you
been in
worshipped
here. I mean,
Heronius?
this was a nice place to be. It was colorful. There were, tapestries and whatnot. And now it's all gone. It's just a withered husk of what it was.
So I go in to investigate the whatever released the arrow.
Okay.
Just investigate that trap.
All right, so it's on the exact opposite side of the
Okay.
chapel. Not a complex trap, kind of simple one that really anyone could have figured to put together.
No bodies.
You see no bodies.
I feel like we should be concerned because this trap was set up from the inside and it was boarded up from the
You've boarded from the
Outs.
inside, yeah. Boarded up from the inside.
from the
yeah.
inside. So somebody might still be in here.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, anybody here?
Land shark.
What?
Candygram.
No response.
No response to Candygram?
Shockingly.
Wow. Okay.
Marco.
Hello. Oh, wait, no, that's me. Sorry.
Can you declare yourself?
I was gonna say, I'm going to say, it's Cendia. Is anyone there? In case someone knows, in case by any random chance someone like boarded themselves
You
up in
should
here to
know
hide
me.
from whoever attacked.
It's deathly quiet. I mean, there's no sounds at all. You don't
Echoes?
hear anything stalking or anything.
All right, I want to go upstairs.
All right. You see what would have been the living quarters of the cleric. You also see what would have been the cleric.
Oh.
So, withered bones, still wearing, his armor. Did you say you'd animate him?
Powerful yet.
Not that high enough level.
Yeah, no, we're not that powerful. No, Brandon was just like, no. No, you can't do that. He's dead. Give me a few years, guys.
Again, like the
do it.
moth-eaten remains of the cloth. And you knew that man and respected him and appreciated his lessons and, the comfort he would share in teaching you more about Hieronius.
Actually, I will kneel down next to him and say a little prayer in the name of Feronius to honor him.
Comes back to life. No,
I don't think
he does not do that.
that would be creepy.
While she's praying, I want to check out the body, see if I can maybe determine how he died, if there was any kind of trauma that I can see or anything like that, and then just kind of check his gun, see if he's got anything on.
Play with your mic. I don't like the way you sound.
I don't like the way he sounds.
With a further glance around, you see lots of dusty tomes and books and mostly religious texts. You can tell that much about him. The bed, the very simple bed he slept in, again, mostly withered away from bugs. You can't really, it doesn't look like trauma. There's no damage to his skeletal structure. There's no damage to his armor, no tearing at the fabric. It all seems very natural.
Well, I do want to check the body, see if he's got anything valuable.
He has a nice cross, a nice holy symbol.
Doesn't do much for me, Cindy. If you're into it, go over. What else do we got
I
up
really
there?
want to loot the body of the cleric.
Probably a nice sentiment.
He's got his living quarters, everything. Can I check through dressers and stuff like that and kind of see if I find anything?
He had a simple little cabinet close to his bed, and there was an old book there.
Well, let's just take a look at that book, shall we?
Alrighty. So let's just assume you flip towards the end.
I like that. I usually do that, actually.
Yeah. Bandits had basically overcome this fort. And they had beasts. They had big, powerful beasts that he couldn't identify. But they were very strong. And they just slaughtered them. He barely had enough time to fortify the chapel. He does note that the bandits had one recurring feature. They had a red sash tied around their arm.
Fucking knew it. I knew it.
Dun, dun, dun.
I hate him.
Yeah. Dun dun dun.
The rest is kind of like the sad, slow descent
Claire's
into
blood begins to
death
boil.
for this man.
Well, I'm
Madness.
downstairs. I don't know
Oh yeah,
what
you
you're
don't know
reading.
that
Oh,
yet.
yeah, I'm
You get to
telling you
tell
that.
her.
Here, I'll read it out loud, really loud.
Yeah.
And they're wearing a red sash.
Can I fly into a rage?
Sure.
I fly into a rage.
We let
And
you.
I start
let
tearing
you
down
go.
all the tapestries that I see in the room.
You go, girl.
And I'm kicking over the pews. And
This is a little upsetting to you.
I'm screaming. And then I calm down. And sit in the corner and start to eat maggots. I'm stress eating at this point.
stress eating?
Comfort food.
Yeah.
right.
her. Yep.
Claire's not a barbarian, but I think she has barbarian tendencies and can fly into rages.
Yeah, she did a non-rules rage.
Right.
She just went amok.
Come downstairs. Hanging out downstairs. All right, so clearly the Red Sash people have been here. Are they still here? It's been a long time.
Check.
But let's keep checking. I mean, I guess we know what happened though.
Is there an armory
You
here?
tell them about what you've read. You don't know these Red Sash people besides
Yeah.
what she said in the old guy's house. You don't know why they would have attacked this place at all.
Maybe they
So
left some weapons.
as
in the
I
armory.
was raging in here, did I see anything, any objects that were worthy of note?
dislodged in her rage.
Because you were super focused.
No, I mean it was just like I said. Any art you've ruined.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. All right, let's check the mess hall. I want to get out of here. Not a lot. There's dead cleric there. Well, there just wasn't anything there. I mean, maybe there was something there that we missed. I'm sure there is. Because Brandon will come on a little bit and he said, well, if only they had done this. So we didn't do something that we would have found like the answer to everything. There's a trap door that leads directly to Endale right behind my brother's chair. We could just come up and go, and we're done. But we didn't check for that trap door. So that's unfortunate. Nothing, no pumas.
No
Gelatinous
pumas.
We're totally gonna get
Yeah.
a gelatinous cube. And
If there's a rug,
Peek.
don't walk on it.
I was so tempted to have make a big deal of saying there was a rug in one of these
Yeah,
rooms.
no kidding, right?
Nope, you just see another boarded up door. This one's boarded up on the outside.
I'm
Border
gonna
from the
do a
outside.
quick sweep around this thing to see if I see anything.
Claire sees, and down along past the side of this officer area, like a wooden structure. This looks like stables.
Okay.
You would be familiar enough with that. It also looks
Horses?
really battered and trashed.
Dead horses.
You see like a blocky, short building. The door is also crashed open. You see painting on the wall, or like around the door. It says Knights of the Rose.
Knights of the Rose.
Really sloppy style graffiti.
Oh,
Self-proclaimed
that's
knights,
what they
obviously.
call themselves.
It's like my eyeballs are on fire.
Okay, and this door was boarded up from the outside.
Yeah.
They have a name.
Knights of the Rose.
Knights of the Rose. They have a name, which is useful because we can ask people if they know of the Knights of the Rose, not some random dudes that wear red bands on their arm.
It just made me think of the song all day. What was it? What's the name of the song actually? Thank you, Kiss from a Rose. That was literally in my head the whole time.
It sucks that they have such a nice sounding name. That seems like they would be good guys, but we know that they're not.
It could be they're just throwing this propaganda campaign out there to make people think that they're good. So they call themselves the Knights of the Rose, but really they're like the warriors of ultimate evil. So maybe it's a marketing gimmick. Maybe that's how they're getting in Indale and getting Indale on their side or something. Sure. New members like, oh, we're the Knights of the Rose. Don't you want to join us? Ha ha! Our next encounter, we need to hunt down their head of marketing and kill them. You go to corporate HQ of Knights of the Rose. They'll just go to the front reception desk. Excuse me, we'd like to see your head of marketing. Thank you. 3rd floor. Awesome. Elevators to the left. Okay, thanks. Head over there. Take care of it. Hey guys, can we check out this building real quick?
Yes.
Is there a window or anything we could look in before we?
No windows in the mess.
And it was boarded up from the out. It makes me feel kind of like didn't they like crash through the others and like you could see they were crashed and yet this one's boarded up. Maybe I keep feeling there's something in there.
Maybe they put prisoners inside here.
Possibly. I'm gonna listen to the door. Do I hear anything?
You don't hear anything at the door.
Guys, we want to go in?
Yes, I check for traps.
I feel like they're I feel like they put something or another in there.
I feel you're probably right.
Maybe another one of those pumas.
20.
You check for traps?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You sense no
No,
traps.
I'm sorry, 19.
So you still sense no traps.
Still sense no traps.
Our strong person can knock it down.
Yeah. Can
I
you,
don't.
What do you want to do?
All right, fine. Let's.
Well, no, but seriously, what do you want to do? I'm not saying this is what you have to do. Yeah. What do you want to do?
I don't feel we're going to be able to gain anything from going in there. I don't think there's going to be any prisoner. I think that they locked up some sort of creature in there. Like maybe another one of those pumas that we.
Maybe it's a puma baby,
But it's
and he
been
wants
years.
to go
If
back
they
to his
locked it
mom.
up,
Yeah,
it's
it's
dead.
dead.
If they boarded a place up, it must have been the red bands that boarded it up. Which means that I kept thinking that there was something they were trying to cage in there, like some sort of creature in there, that we'd open it and it would attack us. That's what I was thinking.
I guess I'm confused because I thought you wanted to come here to investigate,
Okay,
but you don't want to investigate.
All right,
anything.
fine, let's investigate.
Did I just break it down?
Are you curious what happened in this place?
Yes,
though?
let's.
Then I mean,
This might be a clue.
we got to figure out what happened.
Okay, so.
So are we pulling off the blockades from the door?
Who's doing it?
Well, you're the strongest.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm no good at such things.
Okay, go ahead, roll.
It'd be embarrassing if I fail.
That would be. Especially after she kicked down a door.
Yeah,
kidding.
I know.
Nature girl.
Your
Confident.
confidence. It's all about confidence.
I have confidence. Okay. Well,
Well, there's a 4.
What's your strength, though?
+5.
Not so confident.
Good enough.
9.
You rip the boards off
They're
of
old
the
boards.
doorway,
They are
and
old
the door can be opened.
I will open the door.
You open the door to no twangy sounds.
I peek in.
Is there a rug? Do we see a rug?
There's
Is there
no
a
rug.
There's no rug.
Inside, you see like the shattered remains of tables, chairs. There is like a counter area down on the far left that opens up into where they probably stored food, goods, and whatnot. There are containers and pans, but they're all like a clattery mess. Everything is basically as if just a little tornado went through in here and just shattered and splintered everything.
I go in first.
Because, like, really and truly, Cendia, you should probably be going in before me.
You are passionate about finding out what happened here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going in.
All right, you're in.
Send
I'm
me
going to follow you, and I'm guessing that Kira's right there with us as well.
There's a little tornado.
Is a door over here?
It's like, there's more like a counter
Oh, so
where they
this
would
is
have
the
been
counter.
served food. They would have
Ah, I
walked up,
see.
grabbed their food, and that little area, the opening, leads to where someone could get back there and serve, cook.
No bodies.
You see no bodies.
I'm going to come
Let's
over
go
here.
look back and let's go look into the.
Yeah, I'm going to peek over the little counter.
More clattery mess. Like I said, pans, maybe stuff that would have been used in preparation of food, like fire or logs and whatnot. Everyone should roll a perception roll now.
Okay.
I know.
18.
And 4.
Claire, here's a drip.
Okay, where is it coming from?
It's right in front of the one line counter,
Right here?
ahead of you. Yes, down the wall.
I tell everybody I hear a drip.
Drip, drip,
I'm going to investigate.
drip, drip, drip.
I'll go with her.
And then there's like a pouring down from the ceiling.
And I look up, and what do I see?
Well, you start to see like a stream of this.
It's dripping
It's
faster.
now
Oh, God.
like a
I'm
little
going to take
pouring.
a step
Get
back.
back. Let's go.
Good idea.
Let's
Good
go.
idea.
I'm backing up. At first I think, oh God, there's like a bunch of bodies on the ceiling and blood is dripping down. Yeah, I thought, oh God, like there's a bunch of bodies that are about to fall through the ceiling. What color is it?
Sickly yellow,
Oh, that's great.
thick
I hate
fluid,
that. I know it.
mucusy.
I've read about this in the Most Manual for Fun. It's
Metagaming. Catch it.
I'm letting everybody know in the room what's happening.
Guys.
I'm a little worried about the thing that's happening. It seems as if something's pouring into the room.
And it looks like from maybe a crack in the ceiling. I mean, the
Can I
ceiling's not in
see
good shape.
stairs anywhere?
No, it's all like a one
from the roof.
floor
Okay,
building.
okay.
And it's puddling up and just becoming a really disgusting puddle of fluid.
How big is the?
It starts off in one square and it's starting to grow into the other squares.
Okay. Is there like smoke or anything happening?
smoke,
It's
it's
not
just-
like acid.
Some fluid coming down and starting to spread out.
What does it smell like?
From a
It smells awful.
banging.
It smells like ammonia and butt.
Just gonna like give myself a little more room.
Yeah.
She's gone. Kira's out. She is out.
I'm gonna do a nature check to see if I can identify the smell and what it could possibly be. That is a 16.
This is a thing that happens in nature. You've seen these oozes before, and they leave behind remnants of people that they don't dissolve.
So is it a creature or is it?
It looks like a fluid, but it is starting to bubble and pulsate.
Oh, snap.
Once again, WTF. Like, what world are we in? I did not know these things were possible.
So it's a creature of some sort that eats, like a gelatinous cube.
Yeah. An ochre jelly is similar to a gelatinous cube in that it can squeeze into like pretty much any surface because it's drippy. It doesn't have like the whole slide over engulf thing. It's more like it beats you down and then consumes.
How did we kill the gelatinous cube? Fire, right?
Fire.
yeah.
I
there's fire
light
around
one
here?
of my arrows and shoot an arrow into the pool.
Hey, Kira, can you come back?
Okay. What is it?
I don't know. It's a thing. You might not want to get that close.
No, I don't get it.
You just shoved me out of the way. Thanks. Here, you go. You go.
Have fun in there.
So I'm shooting my arrow of flame into the pool of goo.
Your bow twitters with its innate magicalness that you may or may not remember.
Of course I do.
Yeah,
As I confidently shoot my arrow into it.
Go ahead and roll.
My shield is up. I don't want any
And
splatter.
it's on fire.
Okay.
Also. That is a 12.
Roll your damage.
Okay. Anyway. 7 plus 6. 13.
Alrighty. Let's roll for initiative.
Let's do that.
So what was the effect of your arrow?
Yeah. Did I?
It did damage, but do we see anything?
Well, your arrow sunk into the slimy, gross ooze.
the question is whether it's susceptible to fire.
What about sacred flame?
Sacred.
I have some fire attacks too.
The fire just fizzles out. Sorry. I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
Nothing
It doesn't seem like it does anything special
Okay.
to it.
Alright.
Worth a try.
All right. So, Claire, you're actually going to be the first one up.
So I get to attack again.
Yeah, you took it by surprise.
I cast Hunter's Mark. It's amazing. And somebody actually left a comment on a previous episode of like, why aren't you using your Hunter's Mark? And then I went back to reread it. I'm like, I don't know why I'm not using this all the time. Basically what I do is I choose a foe and it becomes my mark. and I do an additional 1d6 damage to it. But once that person or thing dies, I can move the hunter's mark to another thing, and it lasts for an hour.
Yeah, you should always be using that.
I know.
No, now. Thank you, Commodores.
I know. 13,
thank you.
Yeah, 21.
Alrighty. That's definitely a hit.
1d8, 12 plus 5. So
Boom.
17
All right.
damage.
So who knows? Oh, wait, here it is. Sorry.
So much confidence today.
I know.
I guess I will throw some Sacred Flame.
Alrighty. What kind of damage does that do?
1d8.
Fire damage, I assume? Or radiant damage?
It is radiant damage. You have to save on dexterity.
I can't imagine their dexterity would be high.
Yeah, make
Yeah,
the
probably.
slime
many-
save
It's a
on
goo.
dexterity.
14.
Big old minus on their dexterity.
Right.
Come on, Hieronius. Come on. You can do it. I believe. Confident. Oh, wow. What do he has to save against?
14.
He saves.
Well, boo.
Heronius does not answer his paladin that praised him every time she does anything. But then the ooze decides to pray to Heronius and succeeds.
Tarwheel.
It's me.
I'm
It's me. I think we're just gonna throw a firebolt. 21.
That is a hit.
1d10. 1 point of damage.
Do you have any bonus?
Jelly.
Jelly, jelly, jelly.
Alright.
Okay. Cousin of the Gelatinous.
I don't like watching him roll
I
my
know.
demise. It's really unsettling.
Cendia.
Yay.
A giant bulb of it reaches up and smacks across your chest.
Oh, that's lame.
What's your armor class?
I have an armor class of 19.
Yeah, it is ineffective.
Yay!
And now it's your turn to retaliate.
Hit hard. Do some radiant damage to that thing.
I will attack, and then there's something I can do if I hit, I think. Like, I'll open to the paladin page if I hit. All right. I will pray to Heronius to help me smite this evil. Come on, Heronius, you help the slime. Just help me. this once.
Get mad at you.
Boom.
Boom, bam.
Oh, thanks, Heronius.
You should gotta get mad more often, girl.
And
Kidding.
D8, 2 plus
Plus 7.
7.
It's 9.
Okay.
9.
Now roll those 2 d8s for your radiant damage.
Oh, okay. Cool. I will slice it down and do
6.
6 extra points of damage.
So you bring your sword down on the ochre that was already still blorbing up, and it cuts right through it to no effect. However, the glowingness of your sword starts to sizzle inside of it to where it like withdraws a little bit.
Okay, so it doesn't like radiant damage.
Interesting. So the sword doesn't do damage, but the radiant aspect of it does. So what kind of damage is a sword? Is that like slashing?
It is. I think it's
It is slashing.
slashing.
So
right?
my
slashing
piercing
damage.
damage did damage. So we have to
slashing.
pierce and do
radiant damage.
I like it.
Okay, I'm gonna take a step over here and shoot it again with my longbow. 13 plus 8.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
That's a hit.
Definitely.
And I still have my hunter's mark. So 6 plus 6, that's 12. 12 damage.
You pierce through it. The arrow flies through it, and then it holds for a second. Whoosh!
It's dead?
Just liquefies.
Wait, it's dead? Oh man, I was thinking about what my next
Boom.
attack.
She had the confidence she needed to kill that slime.
Boom.
I go to
Yay.
it to investigate if there are any body parts in the...
No body parts. It has a better job dissolving.
Okay, what about like any objects at all?
No.
No coins, no...
Nothing. Just sticky,
Glasses.
yellow snot.
I'm gonna hold up my
Gold
hands,
teeth?
waiting for
Any
high
gold
fives from the
teeth?
group.
What is, okay.
You're holding up what? Oh,
There we go. That's what I'm looking for.
That was quick.
that was quick.
Because we're level 4, baby.
What?
Bam.
It's because Claire has confidence.
That's right. Next.
So,
Woohoo!
did we go look over here?
I peeked
He
over.
peeked over there.
There's
I'm
nothing
going to
up
go
there.
behind here and actually.
You're really just stepping over junk.
Okay.
You don't see anything really of note.
Okay. I think we need to investigate eventually up on the roof where this came from.
Up on the rooftop. In
I
deer
think-
fall.
You can climb outside the building.
It's possible it could have just been like sticking
On
to
our way
the
out.
ceiling and
I
like,
think it would
peeled
probably
off
just stick
and
in
fell
there,
on
so-
us.
Peeking around.
But
Still nothing
maybe.
there.
Seeing the same thing you saw last time.
Okay. Hey guys, have you guys seen this thing?
What thing?
They painted some stuff on a door out here.
Really?
Said
What does it
Knights of
say?
the Rose.
Your
Get out of
eyes
Claire.
every
I'm gonna
time.
get out of Claire's way.
Okay, so like we're looking at the thing. What is it painted with? Is it paint or is it blood?
Well, it looks like a dark brownish color.
So that's to be blood.
Eh.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm gonna peek in the rubble doorway.
That was a barracks, and she knows that going into it. The beds are not functional anymore. They are stripped of anything that was at once bedding, and now they're just planks holding up nothing.
All right, I'm gonna like step inside.
Claire.
Anything?
There are foot lockers are like boxes, not really lockers, but like near all the what was once beds.
Okay. I'd like to check out some footlockers.
Okay.
Obviously, I will check for traps first.
Okay. Roll that.
Roll that beam
I was
footage.
going there.
15, and it's perception, you're saying?
It is perception.
So 16.
No traps. Actually, it's investigation, but
Oh, investigation. Well, in that case, it's
Wisdom.
22.
okay.
Whoa.
Still no drop?
Still no traps.
Still no traps with the 22? I'd like to open it up.
Nothing in it.
Nothing in it? Empty?
Nothing. Empty.
Any other footlockers I can check out?
There's a bunch of them.
Pretty much all the same?
All the same.
All right. And
You figure maybe this place has been raided constantly for years.
All right, so if there's anything good, it's gone now. Rubble stuff.
Yep, just
Kick in the rubble, nothing pops out. All right.
just junk.
Looking at the ceiling, there's nothing.
Nope, nothing dripping down.
You lay down.
I lay down, hang out, I meditate.
We should probably get going.
Okay, this is nothing here, guys.
Okay, let's go to that red
Burp, 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 burp,
piece
burp.
back there.
Burp, 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 burp.
So
I
that
go around the other side just to check
Oh,
and see if
nice.
there's anything.
Well played.
You don't see anything specific around the side of that. Nothing unusual.
Okay.
You are leading them to the armory.
Cool.
That's that building in the back there. It looks like,
And check out the back.
again, sort of like bashed open door.
Let's check it
Maybe there'll
out.
be a bow that someone left.
Right?
I don't see anything behind the armory.
You see a pile of refuse and people.
Bodies?
You sense that was going to be like a mass grave because they started to dig,
Whoa.
but then they ended up just piling everything up.
I yell, guys, go ahead and go in that room. Tarwell, can you come here for a second?
On it. What's up?
So you clearly see that.
Oh,
What's going on? What's wrong?
you're over here, girlfriend.
I know. I know. I hear you go, ooh. And I'm like, are you attacking anything?
I don't think we should tell Cendia.
Yeah,
about
I don't-
this.
I'm just pooping. Heavy.
You just watch my back. It's all good.
My poop's so weird right now. I wanted Tarwell to check it out.
It's all those eyeballs, Claire.
You do an arcane check.
It's weird.
So, yeah.
I don't think Kira believed that. I think she knew something else was awry.
These are like well desiccated remains.
Oh yeah.
So there's like
And it's not the red bands. It's
Oh no.
It's like
They have
people.
armor more like hers. I mean, it's simpler. She's gotten better stuff since, but
yeah. Can I guess how many bodies are back there?
it looks like they pretty much wiped out. She said 40. I mean, There's a lot of bodies there.
Oh my god.
This was a massacre. And like the ground underneath this massive pile is not the right color. It's so blood soaked that it's still discolored.
So I'm gonna leave it up to you what you want to do.
Well, I don't see any value in letting Cendia see this. If she trained here and she knew these people, I'm not sure there's much value in letting her see
I mean,
this.
she knows that they're dead.
She knows that they're dead. She knows that. So why put her through that?
Okay.
So let's kind of keep this on the DL.
Okay. That sounds good to me.
Okay, let's go back, shall we?
That was tough to go back there and discover this. Like, I guess it's about 40 bodies that are just completely decomposing, stacked on top of one another. I see that, and I don't want to tell Cendia what's going on, because, you know, she is Captain America, and I feel like, you know, she's just good and innocent, and my plan is to tell her about it once we're away from this place, but I don't want her to have that visual. I don't want her to have to actually see that. I want to try and protect her from that as much as I can, but she will eventually know. I don't want her to feel like I'm keeping secrets from her.
Boy, that was a great poop. That was like great.
Just
That
some
was
poop
awesome.
in there,
Just
huh?
some pooping. What we got here?
Kira, not buying it.
No.
Well, Cindy isn't that smart, so.
So you're like, okay,
Oh, gross. Weird.
That is weird. Okay.
Okay.
So what are we doing? We going in here?
Yeah, let's check it
Let's
out.
do the thing.
Now this was a well-stocked armory. You remember there were just swords, there were bows, there were crossbows, everything at the ready. Staffs, whatever you needed for wartime was there. That stuff, a lot of it is still there. Most of it's probably gone, but you know, you're seeing it in all various different conditions. Like, you know, anything that was mostly worth anything is gone. You know, the guard post at the armory, obviously no one is there, but there's there's enough discoloration on the little post around it to know that someone was slaughtered there.
I go up to Cendia and I'm like, I'm sorry, bud.
Oh. Okay, why don't we check out the stable before we like start knocking on doors since it's open?
Okay. I go right here and just kind of hang out just to make sure Cendia doesn't head that way.
So I'm gonna go over here. Peek.
It is definitely stables. There's just rotted old hay. You don't see any
Dead
dead horses or anything like that, but you can tell death happened in there.
They murdered horses.
Well, maybe not horses, but people pretty much died all over the place. And maybe they killed horses too.
Can I kind of like investigate in here a little bit more?
You can.
I just kind of want to like start kicking around some of the hay a little bit and see if anything's like around.
Kick some hay
Just
around.
kicking hay. Nothing around.
You're seeing more hay.
More hay.
I mean, you feel like
looking for a needle?
there's a lot of, I mean, because where it was, maybe it was once bundles or
Yeah.
it's all just a pile of mess.
I am really finding myself torn because my gut says that there's something in here I need to check. I don't know why.
We'll do it.
Because
My
everything
feeling
else
says
has
that I
had
need
something
to-
important, and
I just want to go in. I'm not sure what I need to do though. I mean, Arcana check doesn't make a lot of sense to me. It's a dirt floor, so I'm not really
Just walk
seeing
the
anything.
perimeter, see if something.
All right. I'm gonna.
I'll go with you.
We'll assume you did a perimeter check.
Okay, I did a perimeter check.
And you're going with him?
Sure.
All right, both of you do a perception roll.
13 with no bonus.
You see a red bit of fabric in the hay.
So shit, I'm gonna get the red bit of fabric. What is?
Well, it's attached to a skeleton
Oh.
and an arm. And this is not one of your people. This is, you assume, one of the bandits, because that red bit was actually the sash. Notably fresher than what would have been years ago.
So not skeletal.
Yeah, I mean,
Fleshy.
it's been a while, but not years.
Okay, so they've come back a few times.
I'm gonna call the other people in there.
Or the guy we've been tracing tried to meet up with his people, but they'd already left.
And I'm like, what's going on? What's in here?
Allie will show her the skeleton of the red band.
Oh boy.
What should I do?
Don't tear it apart. I want to keep the red band because I haven't. Just don't mess up the red band because I think we could.
Well, take it.
All right, sure. I will take the red band and then let her.
I grab the arm that the red band was attached to and start to beat the body with it. Over and over and over. I'm splattering blood and goo everywhere in the room, and I'm screaming.
That blew Kara's mind, I think. She was like, okay, never seen that before.
The many rages of Claire. She just wants to hurt the thing that has hurt her family so badly that she goes blind, and she ends up almost burning down a building or sabotaging the mission itself. She's just wrapped up in these emotions so tightly that she really has to be protected from herself sometimes.
So while she's venting, I'll talk to you. So it sounds like the Red Band people have been using this place for a while. I'm guessing that they've hung out here before. We should definitely check those officer quarters, because if they're here, that's going to be the best place for them to hang out. So there might be some evidence or some trail there. All right, well, we found that. I really think that we should check
I
this
do
place
too.
out.
There might be a map or some clue
Join me.
where they're going.
Okay, what's the deal with this door? Is it like boarded up like the others?
It is closed.
It's closed,
It is
but
not
that's it.
broken down. It is a closed door that looks like it still functions.
Okay, so we need to check for traps. 16.
You sense no traps.
Since no traps, I'd like to try the door. Oh wait, no, first. I want to listen.
You hear nothing in there.
Hear nothing in there. I would like to try the door.
And you peek in, and you see that there's basically a desk, some chairs. This place isn't battered. It's furnished, and you almost feel like anything nice was taken from the other buildings and put into here, because there's sort of a mishmash in style and decoration. And there's a guy sitting there.
Oh my god.
Older man, little white in his hair, dark black hair, but peppered. He's got a beard, also peppered. And studious, he was reading a book, but he was he's holding it like he was reading it, but he's looking up at you. Yes. He's wearing, regular casual clothing.
Not armored.
Like traveling wear. He's not armored.
Does he have a red band?
Does not.
Interesting.
Hello?
Can I help you?
I have so many things that I want to say to you right now.
Please, feel free.
Well, okay, I'll walk in.
What are you doing here?
Walk in. Hello, sir.
Hello.
This may seem a strange question to you, but I would love to know what you're doing here.
Reading?
Reading? Right, okay. Have you been here long?
Yeah, I've been staying here for a couple weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
Anybody else coming through?
Nope, just me.
You haven't seen anybody else coming through?
No,
No?
if they did, they didn't come in here.
Interesting.
So you
Do you know this place?
No, just happened upon it. I had some friends who told me about it before, but it seems like a good place to be. Like to lay low.
Lay low.
Well, sometimes the adventuring life gets to be a little intense.
I will completely do that. What's your name, sir?
My name is Cedric.
Cedric. Very entertaining, Cedric.
What's your name?
My name's Tarwheel, thank you.
Cedric, reading a book. Well, I didn't see one of the red armbands, so I'm like, maybe he's just, like an adventurer who found this place and is chilling.
Who would just be sitting reading a book in a castle or fortress with a bunch of dead bodies. That seems a little weird.
So you say that your friends told you about this place?
Yeah, there's talk around campfires.
Okay.
And we had heard of, they had seen this fort before, and I thought it'd be a good place to be for a bit.
I wonder if we have the same friends. Who are they?
Oh, I don't know. Do you know Eric the Strong, or do you know Dirty Rick?
I might know Dirty Rick.
That one night in
There was that one time.
Dirty Rick, isn't he part of the Knights of the Rose?
Yeah, he's a knight.
Are you a knight?
I have a coughing fit and I walk outside the room.
Yeah.
I am clenching my fist behind my back, but not letting him see because they destroyed the whole.
So where are the rest of the knights right now?
I think they use this place when they need to, but there was a big hall up north, so a lot of our rank was up there. You friends?
Yeah, we've crossed paths.
Crossed paths?
Mm-hmm.
Seems...
I wouldn't say friends. We know each other. We're familiar with each other.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. So how come you didn't go north with everyone else?
I'm here for a bit.
Okay.
I mean, you're not friends with the knights. I don't know how much you want me to share with you.
To be honest, I would like you to share everything with us.
I bet you would like that.
Yeah.
Unless you are a fellow knight, I probably will not be doing that.
Really?
Yeah. Why would I do that? Why would I betray the trust of my allies?
Can I show him the red band that I picked up in the other place? Can I slip it on and show it to him and pretend I'm a knight?
Oh.
I feel like
Or
it
would
might
that
be
not
a
work?
little
It
bit
wouldn't
too late
work?
for that.
Okay, it would be too late.
I am
Just an
outside,
idea.
face down in the dirt, screaming.
Is he gonna hear that?
Don't mind her.
Yeah, what's wrong with your friend?
She's had a rough day.
Harwill?
Yeah.
I need to show you something.
Watch this guy. What's up?
I have to kill him.
Well, we have to get information first.
It has to happen quickly because I don't think I can stop myself. I'm hulking out right now.
Understand. So let's see if we can get some information from
Can
this
you
guy.
use magic to help us with that?
Can
we
I can,
somehow
actually.
tie him up and I don't know. I could maybe torture him to get some information.
Heroes of Vasa! Putting the hero in heroics.
I can help with that because I actually have a spell that can help with that.
Okay. I think
So let's ease off on the torture right now.
I'm gonna lay back down. Just let me know when I can come back in because I don't think I can look at him.
That's okay. That's okay. You just hang out here right now for a second.
I lay back down, face down.
I'm gonna come back in here. I'm gonna be like, Cendia, Kira, come here for a second.
Mm-hmm.
I need to concentrate on this guy. I need you guys to question him.
You hear some shuffling around behind the desk while you guys are conversing privately.
Okay.
He's strapped on a little armor.
Yeah, I'm sure he has. That's fine.
He's still holding his book.
Oh, yeah. Cedric. We need information. We need it from you. You will die if you don't give us the information. That's not a threat. That is an absolute statement of fact. So you can give us the information freely, or we can take it from you. Which would you like to do?
What makes you think you can kill me or take anything from me?
We've killed a lot worse than you, sir.
Maybe you've seen these grounds.
I'm not afraid of you. You don't try to intimidate me. I'm not afraid of you.
I think they were a little quick to jump to you talk or I kill you, but wasn't quite quick enough on the uptake to stop that. So then we went with it.
Yeah, no, I wasn't afraid of him. No, I felt very confident. I feel confident with our party that we have learned enough so that we are capable of handling a lot of situations. There are going to be some that are going to be trickier than others. I felt that we were in a good position where we were.
Well, hey! We've got friends!
It's fine. I don't care. Your choice, sir.
4 red bands come spilling out. These are rougher, bigger, tougher guys.
Cool.
Claire's gonna.
Claire, come on in, girl. You got a chance here.
Let
It's
this
like I slow motion into the room. There's definitely heavy metal playing. And my
like
cape is billowing.
the Doof Warrior in the background. One thing, Claire, keep Cedric alive.
I just laugh.
We need the info, Claire. We need the info.
My bow and arrow is out, and I shoot.
Well, we're going to do initiative
I
first.
thought that might happen.
Yeah, you're not taking anyone by surprise. All right, scrubs go first. Tar Wheel getting attacked.
Boom.
Which armor class?
14.
Hit. All right. So they slash at you with a short sword for 9 points of damage.
9. Wow.
Is that a lot or a little?
That's a lot.
Okay.
And Cendia, you are attacked.
Okay.
And does not hit. The other 2 come around. One engages Claire.
An archer.
Hit. Also slashes at you with a short sword for 7.
It goes through my.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. You didn't take 9. You took 6.
6. That's better.
And you took, which armor class?
17.
Yeah, I got it. I rolled high. Sorry. And you take 4. Claire's turn.
Take out the guy on right there.
Well, I need my ranged weapon.
So you can disengage and move.
But you won't get an attack. Yeah.
No,
That's true. Let's role play this.
I would never walk away from that.
No.
Good point.
Okay, so darts are ranged, so we're throwing stars.
Just like dig your fingers into his eyeballs or something.
Whoa! I like where you're going with this. That would be a strength thing, though, wouldn't it? Or a dexterity.
I would let you attack with dexterity, but then you'd have to do a strength check to really nail that down. And I'm going to say that the strength check, I won't give you disadvantage. It would just be a straight up strength check.
So I'm going
Confidence,
to
Claire.
jump at him. Like hands out, like thumbs going to the eyeballs. And I'm going to just claw his face off.
Okay.
20! 20!
Bam! That's what you call confidence. That is confidence.
Wow.
Wow, that's right.
I think we're all shocked by that.
I'm not that shocked,
Let
actually.
me have a strength roll too.
17.
All right.
Girl on fire.
Oh!
Claire grasps his head, smashes her thumbs into his ocular cavities, and then swings around and batters his head to the wall. He slumps down, screaming in agony and pain.
Dude's blind now.
Death.
I scream and stare at this other person.
That's your free action? The
Yes.
other person goes, whoa. Oh my God, what a great way to start a fight. It was hard not to do a fear roll with these guys, make them run screaming, but I decided they're pretty stalwart.
Wait, can we just talk about I have moments where I'm like, I hope Abby isn't too young or too sensitive to be exposed to some of the graphic things that I'm saying when I'm attacking people. This was her idea, BT dubs. So I feel like the viewers at home can know Abby's okay with this. She's actually thinking up these things on her own. So don't worry about that.
Next up is Kira. Things got a little too real.
Can you attack the guy that's attacking me right now?
I am going to throw my mace.
You're throwing your mace?
Well, I'm gonna,
Swinging the mace.
Well, they were my mace, guys. Sorry.
bring my mace out. 10
+2.
plus 2, 12.
It's a hit.
Boom!
Damage. 4.
What's her strength?
Oh, wait, plus 2
Strength is
strength
+2.
modifier.
Okay.
Star Will.
We're going to do a thunder wave. I'm going to sculpt around everybody, so it's only going to hit these guys.
So sculpting around Cendia, yourself,
And this guy.
that guy, and Kira.
And while I'm doing it, I'm looking at him, too.
All right. A little retaliation, intimidation.
Oh, yeah. So you have to make a Constitution saving throw on 15.
Nope. 15, you said?
15.
All right, the one on Cendia makes the saving throw.
Okay, so he's going to take half damage. 8, 13. So he'll take half damage. So 6.
Round it up, round down. Yeah. All right. Okay.
And then that guy will take the full 13, and he's pushed back 10 feet, which pushes him against a wall.
So that guy goes flying back to the wall and crumples to the ground.
Ka-ching! And I'm staring at Cedric.
Okay. Put this book down.
Finally, he's convinced to put the book
So this guy
down.
gone?
Yeah.
Boom.
What about the guy who got his eye?
He's still there. Screaming
Not going to
horribly.
be doing a lot right now.
I mean,
that's
enough
brain
to get brain
damage.
damage.
That's brain damage. He can't see. He's
That's nerve
messed
damage,
up.
if nothing else.
he's a little
There's like some serious cranial nerves up in there.
I love that this was Cendia's idea.
It wasn't Cendia's, it was Abby's. Just thinking, what would Claire
Cedric
do?
reaches down, he pulls out a short sword and a dagger, and comes running, I guess not at you directly, because she blocked him off.
Oh, come on.
Swings at you, even though he wants a piece of that.
Shield.
Just
So
saying.
you know it's there.
What's your armor class?
16.
Oh. So he slashes at you with the short sword and hits, connects, slashes again, but you block it with the shield.
Yeah, I do.
Stabs at you with the dagger right for your heart, but you knock it out of his hand. It's flying across the room.
Nice.
I'm still staring at him.
That's what's throwing him off.
That's
right
it.
there.
Exactly. It's this.
That's
the
what
evil
a
eye.
critical fail looks like on a dagger attack.
Ew.
It really helped that they knocked that dagger loose at the beginning of the fight, right at the beginning of the fight, courtesy of Kira, because he has 3 attacks every round. He rolled a 1 for that dagger hit, and okay, well, there goes a third of your attacks. Daggers don't do much damage, but if you're taking 3 hits from someone, you're gonna feel it. And the damage he does with his first attack is 9.
Do you like a pencil?
The dude in front of Cendia
Okay.
is going to attack
Really?
you.
Oh.
Spell Slinger. And hits for 7.
7.
Slashes you. And your robes are not much protection against his deadly
Excuse
short
me.
sword.
Studded leather
Wait,
armor.
am I gonna get a turn? I didn't get. When am I turn? Was I gonna have a turn at some point?
Where the hell is your turn?
I have no idea. I thought I gave you my initiative. I just
You
realized
did.
that he's gone twice now, and I haven't gone.
Oh, what did you roll?
I had like a 10.
You go now.
Okay, cool. I will go now.
Kill the guy.
I will pray to Heronius for help
Do that.
banishing this evil that has destroyed, helped kill all my friends here. I will slash at him with my nice long sword like this.
Do it.
Okay, and hopefully hit. Okay, that was like the most awkward attack ever.
Yeah.
You do have a top 10.
Ooh, way over there.
That's a good roll.
What was that?
Oh,
19.
19. Nice. I think that's a hit.
All right, do some damage.
yay! 2 plus 7.
9.
9.
All right, you slash him right across his face, and he's blood pouring, falls to the ground, still alive, but not doing very well
Not
at
doing a
all.
lot.
He will not be tripping you up if you try to move past him.
Okay. Then I will do that.
This other guy runs at Cendia now, having seen that.
This guy?
Yeah. Attacks and misses. Claire.
The guy that I attacked isn't moving.
No, he's clutching his face and crying.
I whisper, "I'll be back for you." And then I put my hunter's mark on this one in front of me, and I attack with my longbow.
Alrighty.
That is a 10.
Not quite enough.
That's okay.
Kira's turn.
So I'm gonna have to just go mace again.
All right. Go for it.
Try and knock him unconscious.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock him. 18
+2.
plus
that's a hit.
2, 20.
Definitely hit. Roll that damage.
Oh, 2,
Another 4.
4.
2 + 2, 4.
Smile at him so that he knows that you're doing little damage on purpose. He
Right?
thinks that.
Hold him back.
I'm just holding back. Just, you know.
Don't test me.
I think that I'll throw a firebolt at this guy.
Yeah.
And rolling that bad boy. 19 + 7, 26.
Solid hit.
Solid hit. 1d10. Where'd my 10 go? There it is.
This,
8.
The guy on the ground.
No, this guy right here.
That's the guy on the
Oh,
ground.
that's the guy on the ground?
Yeah,
The other
Oh,
one.
shoot. Well, I guess can I throw it at this guy then?
Sure.
All right, so 8 damage to that guy.
Is he still alive?
I
Is that
hope
the one
so.
you told me
It's
not to
the-
kill?
yeah.
Well, we got to injure him a little bit. He's strong
He's
enough.
now
He'll take
taken-
it. I'm looking at him. I'm staring at him.
injured is he?
He's taking hits.
It's up to 20.
I would. Okay.
I mean, we can back up a little bit.
Hit
you
him
know.
with a couple clubs and
some
yeah,
fireballs
some fire.
and stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
We're doing all
He's
right.
lost
Okay.
his dagger.
We're doing good.
Cool.
Now it is Cynthia's turn.
So I guess I will attack this other guy.
This
Sounds like a
guy.
plan.
I will again pray to Heronius to help me avenge the deaths of my friends, and because the red bands are the ones that the Knights of the Rose or
Knights of the
whatever.
Rose. Now we know their actual names.
Okay.
Such a pleasant sounding name for such a bad.
I know.
14 plus 7.
Hit.
Yay. Woo.
Boom.
That works.
6 plus 7.
Yeah, he crumples under the weight of your heavy sword.
Done.
Yep, he's done.
Okay, I guess we're pretty much done.
Cedric isn't.
No.
Cedric says, oh. Okay, so good help is hard to find. But I can take you. I'm done with this.
Yeah, bring it.
You think you can take all of us?
Yeah, clearly.
If you
Bring
stop
it.
now, you might live.
Ooh, but why stop now when he rolls a natural 20?
Oh, that's fine. If he's attacking someone next to me, I can impose disadvantage.
He's attacking Kira.
Of course he is.
Of course he is. 'cause
You're
she
the one who
hasn't
tied
died
him
yet.
up.
She hasn't died in a while.
Yeah, I did.
I
was
still
broke.
haven't used my lay on hands yet, so I'm just saving it for you.
16 points of damage.
Ooh, are you dead?
Ooh,
He
nope.
slashes at you twice with the sword. Gets you both times.
Pretty close.
I'm down for the count.
She's got 3 left.
Wait, what?
She has 3 left.
She tries hard. But nope. Just always seems to be the first first to go down. She probably just seems a little out of place. Like, oh, that's an easy target.
She might want to disengage.
Might want to
Yeah, disengage. I
Well,
will.
it's not her turn
not
yet.
my
Let's
turn
see
yet.
whose turn is.
Now it is Claire's turn.
Claire, don't kill him.
And role playing it well.
Okay. Well, I grab this guy by his hair and hold him up and slash his throat.
Insta kill. He's dead.
I'm covered in their blood.
It feels good.
Yeah. It's like in my eyes.
Kara's hurt but impressed.
You want to move or you want to stay?
I'm gonna get
Yeah,
a little
let's-
bit closer
Okay.
over here.
Now it is Kira.
Disengage.
Yeah, I'm gonna, if I can, roll.
Well, you can disengage your action and then just move.
Cool.
And just back.
rolling in
Back
this
that up.
corner over here.
Just lean against
I'm
the
just gonna
wall.
lean and be like, oh my god.
Okay.
But my sword, I still have everything.
I'm not throwing my stuff down or anything.
No.
Tyra will.
I'm
How do
gonna
you keep
cast
that guy
sleep.
alive?
I go within a
Cast
shot.
sleep.
I'm gonna cast sleep. So I'm rolling 5d8. So here's 4. 8, 15, 18, 20, plus one more. 21.
Not enough to knock him out.
All right, well, I tried.
Does it make him drowsy at all?
It doesn't say anything like that in the spell.
No,
so
it doesn't
no.
say anything like that. I probably should have casted at a higher spell slot so I get an extra die. Oh well.
Dang, I thought he was more injured.
He already took 20,
Right?
so yeah, I figured.
So we know he has at least 21 more hit points.
Yeah.
Cendia.
Not for long.
You knock this down a bit.
I'm assuming this guy's out of commission. We don't have to worry about this guy.
Yeah, no.
I will raise my sword, cry a prayer to Heronius to help me make sure that that there's at least one less evil to hurt the world, and then I will attack him. I think he's evil. 11 plus 7.
That
That's
was
a hit.
awesome.
I think he's even roll.
That was great.
All right, let's see some damage.
1d8, that's 4.
4 plus
7.
What's your damage
8.
modifier? 7?
4 plus 8.
19.
So, and then one more plus 1.
20.
Very close to 21.
Very close. Well played.
All right,
Excellent.
your sword glows with the fury of Hieronius, the justice of Hieronius. You slash him, and that is a big hit. So he's hurting. Might even say he's bloodied.
How you feel now, Cedric?
Lipping off.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, take that.
I'll die fighting. Your armor class is 19, is that right?
Who is he?
You.
Cindy.
Oh, yeah, 19.
He takes a swipe at you once and misses, twice and misses. Things are not going well for Cedric.
For Cedric.
Nice swing, Cedric.
Now,
Wanna play some golf later?
So wing, bada bada bada.
now it's Claire's turn.
I walk up to him,
Hey!
knock Cendia out of the way, and I pull out my short sword, and I'm like, "You're gonna answer a few questions for me."
You gonna threaten?
Yes.
Roll.
I'm covered in blood.
I know.
I got remnants on your thumb.
I will never shake that image. I do want an intimidation roll, though.
Okay.
She get an advantage because she's like covered in the blood of his comrades.
Confidence.
Yeah.
Confidence.
Confidence.
You can have advantage on it
Okay.
because you're bathed in blood.
Okay, good.
4, 8.
8 plus 1.
Do you have any intimidation bonus?
I have a -1, so it's 7.
I've seen worse, little girl.
Really? What have you seen?
Take your shot if you want it.
No, that was her thing.
That was her
Yeah,
thing?
that was
her
Oh,
action.
all right.
Kira,
You need to just chill. I
hang
mean,
back.
can you cast a spell on him or anything like that?
Kira's kind of out for the count for the moment.
Okay.
Take a break.
Tara will.
Let's try sleep again. You know what? And to be safe, I will cast it at a level 2 slot. So that gives me an extra D8. Give me your dice. Here we go.
You can do this. He's gotta have like.
He's got to be
You can do it.
5, 7, 11, 13. Great. 13, 19, 21.
Nope.
What?
What?
What do you want me to tell you?
I want you to tell me he's asleep.
Sorry, you didn't do enough damage yet.
I was a little frustrated that I could not roll high enough to put the guy to sleep. Yeah. That was frustrating. Yeah. I made some mistakes on my rolls. Like I could have had some extra die roll that may have helped, but I just apparently wasn't getting enough to put the guy to sleep. Yeah.
All right, inflict some
Why is
wounds.
he so
Is this
strong?
dude?
I don't know. Next.
We've done like 40 points of damage.
Inflict some wounds next time.
Like 60
Okay, whose
points
turn?
of damage.
It is now Cendia's turn.
Alright. And he is evil.
Okay, I believe you.
Do at least 20 points.
I will raise my sword and cry a prayer to Heronius and bring it down, hopefully on him, not missing him. 5 plus 7, no, right?
12.
No.
Alright, cool.
What's your armor class, Claire?
17.
Right.
Wait, is she next to me?
Yes.
I'm gonna do disadvantage. I'm gonna shield her with the
Well played.
protection.
I am so sorry. I didn't roll a single thing below 17. But the damage sucks. So he slashes at you twice. Your own blood mingling with the blood on your face. And he does 11 points of damage.
Okay.
How will you retaliate?
Well, he now has my hunter's mark.
Okay.
I can't back up without getting an opportunity attack.
Go with your sword.
So I'm gonna attack with my short sword.
Oh.
7 plus 2.
Oh, it's a 7.
No,
It was
Not a
almost
one.
What does does the hunter mark give you?
it doesn't give me advantage.
Oh, it's
just when I'm
additional damage. That's right.
yeah. So I don't hit.
No.
9.
Kira, I think the
This
cast.
dude's making me angry.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and throw some Sacred Flame at him.
I like it.
All right.
It's a dexterity save against whatever your thing is.
Yeah.
14.
He makes the save. Very well.
Hurt him.
All right. Witch bolt.
We can always question him while you have him in Witch Bolt.
11 plus 7, 18.
That's a hit.
Hit D12. 7. And
All right.
I'm holding it.
Holding it. All right. Lightning crackles from Tyruel's hands and surrounds Cedric of the Knights of the Red Rose. And now it is Cendia's turn.
Can I attack him while he's still in?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, then. Now I will cry to Heronius and slash. And
17.
Hit.
hit. Yay! I will do 8 plus 7 damage.
Nice. Well done.
That was a commanding slash of your sword. Hieronius heard you and delivered.
Yay, thank you.
Spinning him around, you hit him so hard. A whole 360. And
Can I
he's-
disengage?
What?
Can I disengage while he's spinning around?
No, on your turn you can. Cute, funny. Yeah, knocks him silly and he is bleeding profusely. Now it is his turn.
Dizzy from spinning around.
He's going to attack you.
Okay.
With his last bit of effort. 19 is your armor
Yeah.
class? Okay, with his last bit of
I got new
effort.
armor.
Nice. He swipes at you with the sword, but just kind of falls over on you and is holding himself up on your armor.
Okay.
Grab him.
He's got nothing left.
I say we catch him and talk to him.
It's Claire's turn.
Claire,
Yeah. Let's talk to him.
let's talk. Let's talky talk.
All right.
Okay, so staring at Cedric. I told you. Now let's get some answers.
Have to be smug about it.
Too late. And just to be safe, I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts on him.
Okay.
So I can read what he's thinking. And so you guys question him while I stay focused on him.
He was so right to take that spell, and he knows its value, having talked to Hark, having talked to the Burgermeister. At this point, anyone he's trying to get any kind of information out of, we're going to see Detect Thoughts out of this. Pretty soon, psychic villains.
Tell me everything that happened here.
I was not here. This was years ago. I wasn't even a member of this this army. But they slaughtered and they brought beasts and killed everyone here just so they could have a base in this part of the world.
And you knew this and you joined them anyway?
I didn't know this when I joined.
What do the Knights of the Rose want?
They want power. They want to rule. They want their own kingdom. Mark nailed it. They've got a really good PR team. They had an original name to start off with, which we have not learned or will go into yet, but a certain guy took leadership and said, we need to show the people that they need us, even though they don't. They're thugs. They're a gang. When I'm developing them, I'm like, no, they're kind of mafia is what they are. I also like the idea of mafia being legitimate businessmen and upholders of community standards and churchgoers. So these guys are going to make themselves look like you know, a powerful force of good when, you know, they're doing very awful things everywhere.
Have you seen a young elf girl that looks like me?
Yeah, she passed by here a few weeks ago.
Was she all right?
She seemed to be in okay shape.
Was she a prisoner?
She was a prisoner.
Where were they headed?
They were headed up north to Indale.
What's happening in Indale?
A grab for power.
A grab for power.
How many people are in this army?
In the Knights of the Rose, there are hundreds.
Why do they?
And we're scattered all across the world.
Why do they want Claire's sister? Why did they want the elven girl?
They don't want Claire's sister, they want Claire.
Why?
Because she has talent. She can make what they want.
Do you know who I am?
Only what I've heard, which is very little. But they want you.
And we find out that they're not necessarily interested in her, but they're interested in me, which I don't understand. Because, I mean, if you'll remember my backstory, my sister has magical hair that makes the bows hit their mark more often than not. And my hair doesn't do that. So I don't understand why they would be after me.
It's weird, but also it's actually kind of a good thing for Claire's sister, because if she's bait, she's going to be okay. We don't have to be afraid of making it there too late, because they're going to keep her as long as they think there's any chance. As long as they know that Claire is coming, her sister will be all right.
This doesn't make sense to me.
Do they know we're following them?
They will.
How?
They're everywhere.
What is your weakness?
He thinks a laugh to that. There are none.
Who is in charge of the knighthood?
The brother.
The brother?
The brother.
That's his name?
That's what he's known as.
Tell me more.
I don't know much more. I'm a very low-ranking man.
Have you ever seen him?
I've never seen him.
Are they working with anyone in Indale?
I don't know that for sure, but I can't imagine they would be in Indale on their own accord.
Where are they staying in Indale?
Well, you'll find them. Fuck! Arrow through his head. Dies. The guy that was bleeding out in the corner has his crossbow out.
Mother trucker.
Drops down. Dead.
Guess we shouldn't let him go. Whatever.
We learned some things.
We learned some things. It's all right. All right. Well, that was fun. Good times. Let's see what else we get.
I pick up the book that he was looking at to examine it.
It was warfare tactics.
There are no notes or anything inside there.
I was hoping it was like
Highlighted
a romance
stuff.
novel.
Romance novel. Yeah, good one. It's something that was handy there.
No maps or orders laying around.
Check the
Check the
desk.
desk.
Check
yeah,
it,
check
guys.
The desk.
I'm on the floor.
Yeah. Hey, can
check
you go
for
heal her? Can you go heal her, please?
Maps or orders from above so we know what their next moves are.
I go over and I cast Cure Wounds.
There you go. Cure wounds.
Okay. Do your
So
roll
it's
for the-
1d8 plus 3.
Ooh,
so
it's 11
8
back.
plus-
Nice.
Thank you.
I'll get you up to 14.
Feel a little better
I
now.
have done 2 spells.
I'm assuming this door's still open since they poured out of there. I'm going to peek around. Anything in there?
I mean,
Everybody.
it looked like a war room. There's
War room.
tables with what would be plans, but you feel like those are old, that they're not his
Okay.
stuff.
Searching around the tables, anything recent, any notes, anything like that seems valuable.
We're gonna backpedal a little bit. When you looked at the desk,
Oh,
there
sorry.
was a letter.
There was a letter. Okay. So I'm looking at the desk. Looking at the desk, there's a letter.
The letter says, "Hold the fort. We will call on you when needed. Indale will back us up.
Indale will back us up.
Yeah.
Son of a-
Indale will be at our side when needed."
We've got a
in the
note.
pit.
Anything else in that desk?
No, nothing that isn't from old.
Okay. In here, searching around.
No, this is just where they were like hanging out, waiting. I mean, you can see that it's not so much a war room as it is like a place for them to play cards and chill out.
Okay. Searching their bodies, nothing.
And small coinage, nothing super special. You might each pick up like 3 gold worth.
3 gold worth? I'll take 3 gold.
That's something.
All right, and let's check out this door. I want to open it up.
Oh, you set off the trap!
Oh no! Whatever.
Dexterity roll.
13.
All right, you get hit by a big block. Just comes crashing down, hits your head and shoulder for 4 points of damage.
Okay.
In this room is a lot of the nice weaponry that was at one time in the armory. You're also going to find more, like this is like basically where he got the books he was reading. So more tactical warfare books. Some other unidentified books.
Well, I'm all about the books because I want more spells, so I'm gonna start checking some books out.
There's one that seems, after even just like cursory glance, that this one seems like it could be. Like I have some spells.
I'm gonna grab that thing.
I'm gonna look for a bow.
You do find a bow.
Hey!
There's actually a pretty nice looking bow.
Get a couple of bows in case you break.
I got a bow. Kira's very excited. I'm excited because bows are cool, but I think Kira's excited too because she has another way to contribute because her hand-to-hand combat hasn't been so great. So maybe if Claire can teach her how to shoot the longbow, maybe she'll be more proficient at that.
Are there any uniforms?
You do find in the desk his red sash that he did not have on.
Snag that. Well done.
Keep the.
So we
Hey,
have
you know
2
what?
now.
Are the
have 2.
people that are dead?
Oh, we grabbed
Take them all. Let's all get red
So
bands.
how many red bands?
We all
do
have
we
red
all have
bands.
a
That's
red
all that
band.
matters.
Wait, can I take like a new one as well as?
Yeah, you get a
Yeah,
fresh
you
one.
can
Yeah,
replace.
All right, so
You cannot carry one
have
more
to
strip
have-
of fabric. Okay, we've learned a lot today.
Yeah, yeah.
I would like to. I feel like we should probably like rest up.
Yeah.
Still
Yeah,
haven't dealt with
I
that,
need
like,
to heal some
creature
more.
in
Get
the
some, like-
woods.
Yeah, but we're in the door. Let's close up the door, lock it up so we're secure in here, and
Sleep
everything
with
like
the
that.
bodies.
Sleep with the bodies.
Throw the bodies outside. Let the puma eat them.
All right.
I
I
guess.
wish I had some kind of poison or something I could put on the
Oh, that would
doorknobs
be-
or.
What you know what would be good? Poison the bodies. So the bodies out. The puma eats the bodies. Gets poisoned.
Kills a puma. Do I have
Poor
poison?
puma.
Yeah, I don't think you do have poison, unfortunately. No. So do we want to drag the bodies out and?
I think if we keep the door open, the puma's gonna smell the blood in here. In the
So we want to hang out in here,
Yeah.
close the door, and leave that open.
Are we trying? We're sleeping in here tonight.
Would you rather sleep in the woods with the puma or in the fort with the doors?
Good call.
I'm feeling inside. I'm feeling that this is
Yeah.
secure. Their message said hold the fort. They're all up north, so they're expecting this to hold. There's no reason to expect that they're going to send anybody else down here right now.
Okay.
I feel like we're okay
Okay.
So you're
Hunker
hunkering
down
down in
and
that room.
with all the weapons just in case.
You guys can't sleep. You can only
It's
trance.
like
trancing.
in Tremors.
No, we get to trance.
You know, Reba McEntire
Yes.
and
Yeah, yeah.
It's like you busted into the wrong rec room.
What doors are closed? Where are the bodies at?
Do we want to leave this open because the bodies are in here?
Yeah, let's close that door.
Let's close it. I think we
Yeah.
should close it. Let's
Yeah.
close
That
it
way
up.
we'll know just in case
Yeah,
something.
we can hear. We'll have a little warning.
Yeah.
So in the middle of the night, or as you guys rest, I guess it's not even quite middle of the night yet, but as the evening approaches, outside you hear something.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's not a puma. Wasn't that good?
I'm about to walk off this interview. I don't know what else we're gonna get.
I can't top that. That's great. So many jokes colliding into one beautiful Arnold Halfin impression.
I don't get it.
I know you don't. There's nothing you're gonna get from that, Abby. It's great. Thank you again for watching Heroes of Awesome. We love making it, and we hope you love watching it.
Please like this video so we know how you felt about it. If you don't like it, then I guess just keep it to yourself, maybe.
Share this video with your friends, and they'll know that you have discriminating taste in entertainment.
Tell your friends to subscribe. The more you subscribe, the more we can make stuff like this.
Leave us some sweet comments. I didn't know about Hunter's Mark until somebody told me in the comments, and I looked it up, and now it is the thing I'm going to use every day. So if you have some good advice, please share it with us.
Thank you again to Outlaw Moon Games and Toys. I work here. It's awesome. Come here, buy some games, play some games with us. It's fun.
Thanks, bye. Is that okay?